Good day, everybody. Good morning and good afternoon. I just need to sign into my YouTube chat again. I don't know why it just periodically logs me out, so just give me a sec while I get this. Actually, let's just pray first. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you so much for another day, and thank you so much for your grace and your mercy and your kindness, your goodness. Thank you for all of your provisions. Thank you for all the things that you're doing in our lives. I ask that you would give us wisdom, discernment, give us strong discipline as we go to execute some trades today. In the name of Jesus, Yeshua, amen. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's go to the news. It is not Tuesday. Why is this happening? There we go. 34 minutes ago, part of Iran's south Pars petrochemical facilities have been attacked. Okay, that'll get the markets going. And then in 25 minutes, we've got PPI on the dollar. And then we've got Bank of Canada press conference. our Bank of Canada rate statement and the overnight rate on the Canadian. It's at 9:45, and then we got Bank of Canada press conference at 10:30, and then Fed statement at 2. It's going to be a busy day. Should be good. Yeah, Larry, good morning. How you doing? Lots of red. That's what I like. So I'm actually just reading through. It appears I've just got sent my new FTMO account. So I'm just reading through a couple things here and see if I need to do anything. Completed all my contract stuff yesterday, and I got it seems like I've got credentials here for the new account. So let me just have a read. Oh, they just sent this half an hour ago. Congratulations on passing all the requirements for obtaining FTMO account. Your FTMO account duration begins once you open the first trade. After our current reference period ends, you can withdraw your reward. We wish you strong discipline and successful trading. Since you're about to manage your FTMO account, please make sure that you have the appropriate trading infrastructure, access to alternative devices, and a backup internet connection to manage your positions in case of signal or connection outages. A copy of your FTMO account agreement can be downloaded from the client area. Your trading account login credentials can be found directly in your account metrics. I got the new account. It's a good thing. And Vin. Good morning, Vin. Good to have both you guys here. I just got sent my new FTMO account half an hour ago. But let's just for the moment just put Alveo on because the market is moving. Let's see if I think I need to replace Alveo back into my streaming software, which seems to always be the case. So let me add that in. Good movement today. All right, let's just get into a long right in here because we're right on this little support point. Right on that line. Just as we get right in here, right on a good support point. So we'll just start going with it. Let's make good use of this volatility. Just considering whether we need to bump up the stop loss or not. I'm going to just not for now. Got almost this 18 pip run there. It's good movement. 25 pips there. Just taking profits. That's a good start. All right. I'm going to bring in this new account. I'm going to keep Alveo trading as that's moving, and then I'm also going to bring in the new account. Your journey starts here. Use the following login credentials in the trading platform and make sure you safeguard them properly. We are truly looking forward to seeing your trading progress. All right, I'm gonna log into my new account. Is FTMO a Wanda? No, I don't think so. I feel like FTMO. I'm not quite sure who's a broker and liquidity provider for FTMO. I'm not sure. Probably should find that out. Just get into another long here on LVO as it's pulling back.
Incoming mail.
My 10K account. Oh, I missed another buy on LVO. It's okay. There's going to be a lot of movement today. And then I wonder if I need to connect my account to my Traders Connect dashboard, which is where I have that equity protector running from. And they've also changed up a lot on Traders Connect, and I'm still kind of learning that too, so I need to familiarize myself with it. Okay, going to delete that account. And we're going to add a new account. Account ID. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to load in the new account, the new FTMO account. Let's get into another buy in LVO. Traders Connect. Log in, copy. Paste. All right, got the new account connected to my Traders Connect. Oanda is only broker. We have lots of sunshine here. 61 degrees. Nice. In. Red news in 12 minutes. Yep. It's going to be a good day today. Well, lots of activity anyway. See if we can't get in some trouble. Okay, I'm just making sure that my Traders Connect. That's my backup safety for the new funded account, so I have to make sure that this is set up properly. I guess I can probably show you guys that while I'm setting that up. Let me just see if I can add a new scene. Okay, so here's Traders Connect. I just added a new account into this, and this is where I keep my accounts protected. So I'm still familiarizing myself with their whole new layout here. So I'm just I'm going to be kind of slow because I'm trying to still get used to this. So I've got my new account here. And then what I need to go do is edit the account over here. And then I'm going to go add my equity protector over here. Enable the equity protection. And then I'm going to go, see, there's all kinds of options here, which is amazing. This is why I love Traders Connect. It's absolutely worth the money you spend. You can have a notification alert, like send it to your email or probably text or something. You can disable the copier. You can copy as many accounts as you want on here. You can bring them in and you can copy 10, 20 accounts. I think way more, I think, if you want. So here's percentage drawdown. This is what I use. And I put a 2% protection. So the equity protection will kick in. If it drops 2%, it just shuts everything down. Stop loss protection, 2%. You can also put a money value in there if you want, or an account minimum so that your account can't go below a certain value, which is good. So I'm going to update the equity. Close all trades. Close copy positions must be selected. Close all trades or close. Oh, I didn't play. I see what it's saying. I needed to close open, close all open trades. So enable that. So now we've got every trade shuts down if the account breaches a 2% value. Now I can update the equity. There we go, successfully updated. I want that on here because this is my new 10K account. So now it's saying that the maximum equity value would be at 9,800. It would kick in and shut everything down. Just gonna quickly go look at LVO. It's just sitting there for the moment. Okay. Oh, it's even got the support phone number that they've brought in for FTMO. This is I got 30 leverage on this 10K. It's a swing account as well, so I can trade during and through the news and hold over the weekend if I want to, which is great. They offer other accounts where you have to close before high impact news and close before the weekend and stuff, and that's not my style. I'd rather use, and they give you higher leverage if you want to trade that way. I forget what it is, if it's like 1 to 50 or one, I can't remember exactly what it is, but I have a little less leverage for the flexibility of trading through the news and through the weekends, which is what I want. All right, so we go back to the dashboard and you can see, like, this is my portfolio. I only have one account in here. I used to have a few accounts, but I just have this one now. So I will add some more to it as we keep growing this account. Okay, does it connect all your accounts so you trade in one and all accounts get traded? Yeah, so I can connect it so that I can operate one account and then 10 or 20 other accounts can all be copied and following along. Except I can't put Alveo because the platform is completely different and it's like a private platform. So unfortunately, I can't connect the apiary account. Josh, check your Alveo balance. Yeah, it's where it's supposed to be now. Okay, we can buy here. I don't know why, like, it went back, but it's where it's supposed to be. So did they correct yours? Like, they told me that they corrected and they closed, and rejected the trades from that. I think it was Friday, wasn't it? That we had all the trouble. Yours is wrong. Oh, that's a bummer. Did they tell you that they rejected some of the bad trades or anything? Like I got an email saying that they fixed my stuff and they actually seemed to fix it correctly. Guys, I'm just looking at forex factory, and now just 18 minutes ago, Israeli Air Force struck the largest natural gas processing facility in Iran. Strike was carried out in coordination with and approved of the US. Today is going to be a wild day in the markets. Maybe for some of us, maybe not a good idea to trade. I'm going to trade probably Alvio and probably just not trade my brand new FTMO account at the moment. Unless we get some, if it just looks really good. Like, see, here's the thing is I'm not afraid because I have my protection in place. So I'm just wondering maybe if we should be, we'll feel it out, but maybe we expand our stop losses and slow down our entries a bit. That never hurts. Okay, we've also got core PPI in 50 seconds. Oh, your challenge account is also wrong. Man, that's a bummer, Larry. Okay, I gotta focus here on Alvio. Just gonna move over to Alvio so I can watch what's going on. Gonna just expand one of these targets out a little bit. Should be able to target some of those pretty easily if we get a rebound in favor. But we could also get a mighty push down at this news also. So, okay, here we go. Spread is 0.9. I'm gonna buy one more here. I'm gonna buy again. The PPI it's green. It's not much of a deviation. So okay, we just took some profits on that little layer. That's good. Okay, we got a pretty good wick. I'm going to buy on this little dip. Vin says, I think it's going to move down today as NATO and EU countries not playing ball with Trump over Iran. So you think the euro dollar currency pair is going to move down? Oh, green. Yep. Just going to buy another one down here. That's what you think. Yeah. Yeah. I think you very well could be right. I'm not sure what to think personally. I'll just try and trade what I see today, and um, yeah, just trade what I see. I have no idea, but I honestly do believe you could be right on that too. Regardless of which way it goes, I'm thinking it's going to be going up and down. And there should be good volatility, not just one directional move, I would say. I don't think. I think there's too much going on to just see a straight direction. So hopefully that will offer good trades on both sides. Hopefully. Larry sent in the support tickets. That's frustrating. Hope they can get it sorted out for you. Okay, I just took some profits on that bottom layer. And I got a 12 pip loss up at the top. I'm gonna have to try and get rid of that. So I'll just buy again as this dips here. And there it's loaded in. It's taken a good amount of time to load those orders. It's kind of annoying, especially on a day like today where it's going to be moving fast. That delays. I mean, it's bothering me. Okay, if we can take some profits on these, then we'll take a loss off on that top bad position. I feel like we're going to get a pretty good leg back up here. I'm going to be slow to do that. Okay, so I'm going to take, we landed a few trades. Slowly going to take off the loss. We've got a good turn happening right now. And we've got a wick on the 5-minute candle on the bottom. So we should see a little turn. We should see a little up leg come in here. I'm just being slow. I'm not taking it quite yet. I want to see it start its up leg and then slow down on its up move. Give it the chance to work. Okay, we've got the first candle. confirm the 3-bar reversal. So we should get another candle in the up direction. Okay, I'm just going to take off that 1 8-pip loss. That's 9 pips now. That's okay. Took a bunch of 2-pip wins. So we take the loss in case it heads back down. And I'm going to wait for a bigger push. Before I start shorting, I'd rather have it go further the other way. But I think we'll end up playing both sides today. So in the history, I think we took like 5 or 6 trades for 2-pip gains before we took that loss. So I think we covered that $9 loss, or sorry, that 9-pip loss. I mean, either way, it's my rule to take off a loss when you're like 3 layers deep. You got to start mitigating that risk. So just follow the rules. So I'm going to start getting back into the buys on this down push. Get into another one. Is your balance correct? Yeah, mine looks correct now, Larry. My alveo balance, I believe, is where it's supposed to be. Like, I'm pretty sure it is. Okay, just taking profits on that for, okay, that, there was slippage on that one order, and it was, it took 1 pip. So it was not far enough away. It should have been, the order just landed a little bit wrong, and so it was only a 1 pip target, which it took. So that's fine. Should have been 2 pips though. Did it change from yesterday? Yeah. It was, well, my account percentage shifted up from when it was taken away from me on Friday, or was it Friday that happened? And then they corrected the orders, I think yesterday. That's now my percentage is where it's supposed to be. So I think my balance is where it's supposed to be. Actually, I can go check my balance from Friday, because I record those things in a spreadsheet, Google sheet. Yes. So on Friday, I started my day at 17:33. And then it stole 0.3% away from me. Alveo stole 3.3%. And I made more trades during that day, and I made trades on Monday and Tuesday, and then they ended up giving me that stuff back. So from 1733, and now we're sitting at 1758. So that lines up with where it's supposed to be. Did it change from, yeah. And then both percent and balance is different from yesterday. I don't complete. I think my balance and my percentage looks to be about where it should be. So I think mine looks pretty good. You're saying that your balance and your percentage are both off. Good morning, Reggie. Good afternoon. Good to have you. Hey, I forget if what time zone are you in? Okay, if we get another down push, we'll just buy it up again. Oh, okay. So you're same time zone as us. Good. Or I mean me, sorry. Not everybody here. Vin is UK. Okay, let's buy this. That's a good down push. We're going to get a couple buys here. Can get into 3. Sure, we can get into 4 here. I'm just being conservative because I feel like some of these swings may be a little more abrupt than we're used to with all the stuff going on today. So I'm just trying to play a little more conservative. So let's just put 3 trades rather than 4 here. Generally, I should be putting in 4, but I'm just going to go a little lighter. Reggie's in Guyana, sunny Guyana. Okay, let's get into another layer. Get into 3 here. Oh, Vin, you saw a video about Guyana? Yeah, my brother-in-law's in Guyana too. I just don't remember where. Okay, took some profits on that bottom layer. We got to get rid of that 15 pip loss that's up there. I'm imagining some of these swings are going to be pretty big, so if we pace ourselves well, like if we get a strong push against us, we could expect a pretty good pushback. So, okay, I'm going to just buy these dips again as it pushes down. As it pushes down, we'll buy. I'm going to get into 3 again. Okay, buy again. So that's 2. And then as it pushes back down to the lows, I'll just grab 1 more. Okay, so I'll just do 3 there. So that's it for that layer. We've got that 1.15 level below that should act as some pretty good support. And our stop losses are outside of that level. I'm just going to move this one just a little bit out of the way. I don't want it just I don't want it to get hit. I can do that because I've been trading light, so I'm just moving that one stop loss out of the way a bit. Okay, just starting to take some profit. If we can get some profit on these, we can get rid of that 15 pip loss. Start getting rid of that. I don't want to carry that too far down if it's going to keep going down. Yeah, Vin, that's a really cool story. Hey, is my Alio acting up there? 6 filled trades. Wait a second. Oh, did it take some profit? Okay, let's buy back up here. I guess it maybe just took a little profit and I didn't realize. So in about an hour, we've got the Bank of Canada rate statement. Hey, Vin, how long were you Hindu? Very interesting. Okay, you're just starting to take some profits again. And for the moment, I don't want to short down. I feel like it's too low to be shorting. So I'm going to just stick with the buys for now until we get an up leg of some sort. Don't know really what that's going to be like, but I imagine we could get some pretty big swings. So I'm just going to stick with the buy side as we're in those positions now. But if we get a pretty big up leg, then I'd probably start shorting. Oh, you became a Christian in 1974 when you were 19 years old. And so you grew up Hindu then with your parents? And like your whole family? Is your whole family Hindu? Okay, as this pushes down, we'll just get some more buys on. Try and get one here. We'll get a couple more. Get another buy on here as it pushes down. Okay. Seeing it slow down again to the downside. So see if we create a higher low here or if we're going to push down and create a new lower low. Okay, I'm going to grab one more buy if it pushes down. Right there. And then let's just hold. See if it's going to do another big leg down. It's creating another low. Oh, but you grew up in the UK. And Vin, were you born in the UK then? Okay, just starting to take a little bit of profit on that bottom layer. We need to get rid of that bad trade pretty soon. Let's see if we can just get maybe this one last profit up there. Then we can get rid of that bad trade. It's kind of a bigger loss, but if it's going to keep pushing down, we want to get out of that. We don't want to keep carrying that trade. It's better to draw the account down than to keep carrying it. So let's see if we get a turn on the 1 minute chart. I was having problems making the turn on the 1 minute chart. Okay, gonna buy again. And then buy one more time as it pushes down right here, as it's pushing down. And then we're gonna have to just, any push back up, we're gonna have to get rid of that loss. I wish I got rid of it on the last one, but I thought we'd get maybe a second candle upward. We did not. Okay, you were born in India, but grew up in the UK. And then saved at 19. You're the black sheep. Yeah. Okay, just gonna buy again. I want to really try and buy the bottoms of this market as it's grinding down. I want to really try and pick off the bottoms so that when it pulls back even a little, I can get rid of that loss. That's the attempt here. Try and grab as much low as I possibly can so I can get a fairly heavy layer in so that I can make up for that loss. Gonna just have to take what we can get on this next pullback. If we can gather some profit, we got to get rid of that bad 25 pip loss. Just whatever we get, whatever we can get, we're gonna just draw the account down because it's just pushing and pushing and pushing right now. Oh wow, 45 pips already. Even more from over here. $50 pips. So on the 5 minute chart, we're coming into some bottoms over here. So I'm gonna try and get a little bit heavy as we get to those bottoms. And then if not on those bottoms at that 1.15, we should get a bounce because it's been so long now. So I'm gonna just try and, as it pushes down, I'm gonna buy. Okay, I'm gonna buy here on the push down. Gonna buy again on the push down. Guys, hold on one sec. All right, so hopefully we can find a pullback in here and get rid of that loss, that bad one. And then we still got to get rid of a bunch of others, but that one is pretty bad in particular. I mean, it's big, it's not necessarily bad. It's just, we got to get rid of it as soon as we can. And Vin's saying we got more red news in 45 minutes. Yeah. Okay, we should see a pullback anywhere in here. And I'm gonna, if it pushes down, I'm gonna get in probably another 5 more trades. If it pushes down again, we're right on that, almost at the 1.15 level where we should see a bounce. Okay, gonna buy here. Gonna buy that push. Buy that. Buy that. Buy it again. I'm gonna get into a pretty good layer down here. If it keeps going, I'll just have to close everything when we hit that 2%, or when we hit that first stop loss. Okay, will we get a pullback here? Starting to grab a few of those little profits. Come on, give us a proper leg. Okay, I'm gonna just get rid of that upper trade. I'm just trying to be slow, feeling like we should get a little bit more, but I've got to take that loss. Okay, we've got an engulfing candle. Let's see if we can get a little bit more push, one more candle upward. It's a pretty good indication of at least a little turn. Oh man, not even a second candle. Okay, I'm gonna do it again. Oh man, I'm just regretting not taking that loss right there. I'm gonna do it again though. Get into a good sized layer right here. Well, this is not volatility. It's just heading down. See how important it is to have volatility with this way of trading. Got to have the up and down legs to make it work. If it's just directional, it just doesn't work. And it looks like we may just have to stop out here. I'm gonna just move this one. I know that's not what we're supposed to do. I'm show you why I'm doing that. I want to see if we can hit the 1.49 level without hitting my stops. I want it to be able to bounce off the 1.49. If it generally when it blows past the 1.15 level, it often stops at the next 10 pip level. So I'm just giving myself a little bit of buffer. I've still got some percentage room. Just that little buffer in there. And then just be careful to not oversize. Like really, I need to be buying at that last level, 1.149. Man, guys, this is crazy. Just straight down. almost 60 pips here. Gonna just slowly buy a little bit more. You tried to buy, closed trades at a $30 loss and went short, just shorting right away, like as it's going down. I mean, if it doesn't stop, I guess, but it's not the greatest place to short as it's extended so far down. I'm gonna buy one more, and I'm gonna also move and take profit up a little bit on this one, just in case we find the bottom here. I want to be able to make a little bit more money. But I also can't add too much because I'm getting close to that 2% drawdown. I hate these moves. Okay, it's got this one last shot to turn right on the 1.149. Vineyard Simulated made up $22. Now wait and see what happens as it normally turns around here. Yeah. Wow, that's a he made back $22. That was a really good call to be able to make that much back that quick. Good stuff. And yeah, I agree. There should be a turn right around here. Okay, I'm gonna buy on this as it's triggering this 1 minute 3-bar reversal because it should turn here. I'm gonna just stretch this one out a little bit as well. Oh man, do we finally get a little turn? Come on. Come on, hit that stack, please. As soon as we can hit that stack, I can start offloading the losses. Ah, it's stalling there. That's a little concerning. Come on. Get that stack. Just need to hit that stack and we can offload. Come on. Can I push it up with my mouse? Go hit it. Just starting to take those profits. Okay, get rid of that 30 pip loss. Brutal, but it is what it is. At least we're taking the loss with profits. Yeah, and then we'll also get rid of these down here for a little bit more pip value. I'm gonna see if I can keep one on to see if it will come back more. But that was a good help. See how much we were able to offload with that one leg. Wow, so close to stopping out there though. Not over. It's not over. I'm not out of the woods. But at least now we've got an opportunity to wobble again and hopefully fix some more of this. Or unless we just get a big up leg, which I don't really think so now. Such a strong push down. Okay, let's just take that trade off as well. Just put profits in the account. And I'll stretch this one out. If this one can keep running up, let's just save that one as a bit of a runner and then see if we can hit some of these other ones. Be patient, be patient. Don't be in such a hurry when you get impatient. You only start to worry. Remember that God is patient too, and think of all the times when others had to wait for you. Oh, yeah, that is applicable right now. That's a good one, Ben. Be patient, be patient. Don't be in such a hurry. When you get impatient, you only start to worry. Remember that God is patient too, and think of all the times when others had to wait for you. Great little poem. Man, what a leg. Guys, that's crazy. I mean, considering what the world is doing right now, it's not so crazy, but it's wild to be a part of when you're not used to having a 60, 70 pip leg like that. From the very top. Oh, it's 100 pips. That's why it turned. Usually when you hit the 100 pip mark, you usually also get a turn. So we hit the 149. Notice, I want to really point this out because this is something that I've picked up over the years is when you get a blow past the 0.5, the 1.5 level, like on pretty much at any point, when you get past that halfway, it's almost always the next level. So in this case, we got the turn at the 1.49 because it didn't stop at the 1.15. It usually will stop at the halfway mark, the 1.5 digits. And if it doesn't, you can expect the next 10 pips away to be the turning point. And I've had that happen many times before. And that was why I used a little discretion to like move a couple of stops and trade a little lighter to try and be able to endure that leg. And so far, that was a pretty good move. We're nowhere near out of the woods, but we've at least bought ourselves some more capital and a little bit more time to work through it. So that was a good little uh, just scenario to have and experience. Song from Antilvina, a children's musical on YouTube. Huh. I've not heard that one before, Ben. It's a good little poem. So what happens next? Are we going to get a V bottom and have this thing just keep running back up? Or does the market just want to head down now? Like Vin was, I mean, so far he was right on that down push with the idea of it going down because it certainly went down. It was back in the 80s and 90s. Okay. That's pretty cool. That's a nice little song and poem there. It's a really good one. All right, I think we're stalling out there, so I'm going to take the profit on that little one. And then I'm going to go up and take another loss on one of those bad ones, that 20 pip one. Okay. That's pretty good. So that leg has done us a lot of good. We've been able to lighten up the position a good amount. And then I'm going to also take one of these, take profits, and move it up. Just in case it wants to keep going, I want to be able to participate in the leg if it keeps going up. just in case. It's like a way to, like, I can't really add on more size and risk right now, so I can extend the profit target to give me an advantage. Does that make sense why I moved that? I hope that what I'm doing is not hurting you guys because of my little bits of discretion. I'm using some discretion, like, definitely. And I don't want that to have you think that we shouldn't be really disciplined, because we really still need to be disciplined. Just applying my years of experience to what I've seen in the past and trying to make it work. But the discipline is super duper important still. Larry says yes, cool. I've found, like, over the years, like when Sean trades, there's sometimes when I'm like, man, how do you just know what to do at every single time in the market? Because he's, like, just such a good trader. And there's been times where I've been so frustrated to be like, man, how am I supposed to know when to do these certain things? And, like, it's been hard um, to deal with. Like, am I not disciplined enough, or am I too disciplined? I would say you can pretty much never be too disciplined, but there's just a time and a place to adapt. Like, I adapted my risk situation a little. I slowed down my entries a bit to expand the take profits. I had even thought about expanding the or the stop losses before, and I didn't do that. So I kind of regret not expanding our stop losses to 50 pips. But it is what it is. So far, we're surviving. So we've got news in 15 minutes. Yeah, get the feel for the market. You definitely, with years, you get a feel. Yeah, yeah. I see. Like, I really wanted to be able to survive until the news, where we should get some new opportunities. So just slowing down and, like, expanding those stop losses a bit just gave us a little bit more breathing room to get us to the news. I mean, we're not to the news yet. We've got 15 minutes, but um, we're gonna have some different opportunities as the news comes in. And it stings when you have to take a max. I call that a max loss, when you just have to take the loss as the market's running away from you. But I try and do everything I can to not take a max loss, because it's so much cheaper to take the losses when the market's coming back to you. So much cheaper. There's times when you can't. You just got to take that max loss, that hard one when it's going against you. But I do everything I can to avoid that. Because I'll be right back with you. All right. Sorry about that. Right back. Hey guys, another thing. Um, I was planning on trading through the FOMC, the Fed statement later at 2 p.m. Eastern. Would you guys be interested in doing another live and trade through it? Would that be something you'd be able or interested? Because I'm probably going to trade it. It's probably going to be fireworks today with what's going on in the news and um, being that time of the month as well. So I'm planning to trade it, but just seeing if you guys would be interested. Do I make a live out of it? Okay, Vin's going to be at church at that time today. Larry says he will join. Would like to, but not sure for Reggie. Yeah, it's gonna move for sure. I can hardly, like, I'm excited to see what happens because considering with what's going on in the world right now, plus that FOMC, I think these swings are gonna be huge. It may be not a good idea for, I mean, it's not gonna be normal. Here's the thing though, the markets are still fractal in nature. No matter how big they end up being, how big the swings and the moves are, the market is still fractal in its nature. So the way we can accommodate is just by slowing down the entries and widen the stop losses. So we can still trade it. But you just definitely want some experience to be trading through some of this stuff. But whenever you're like not so sure, not so certain, and you think you can still trade, just slow everything down. Just widen your variables out and slow down. All right, we're getting a push back. Getting a good pushback. Almost back in the green. So I'm going to take that one trade, and then I'm going to grab that stop loss from that trade, and I'm going to secure that one at break even on that one bottom trade, and then I'm going to just take take profit and just take it right off. And if it comes back down, it just breaks even, that's fine. But if it happens to keep going, we can ride it. You know what? I think I'll probably just going to make it live. If Larry wants to be there, I was planning on trading it anyway. Let's just do it live, and then it'll be like, there'll be some like high impact things that happen. I can use it for the YouTube channel. It'll be such a good mover. There'll be things I could take from the live and put it on the YouTube channel. So I think I'll just do that. Okay, just 4 minutes from the news, the Canadian news. Looks like we're going to hit that one little trade for a break even. Seems to be stopping there instead of heading up anyway. Sounds great. All right. Yeah, I think it'll be fun. This afternoon will be super fun with the market just going wild. And I'm going to definitely widen these stop losses, that's for sure. All right, guys, we got 1 minute to the Canadian rate statement. Just slowly putting on a couple more buys as this drops down. And then we are 20 seconds away. Got to try and get out of more of those losing positions. I'm going to buy a little bit more right before the news here and see if we can get a spike in favor. Okay. Just taking some, I think we got one profit out of that. 2.25. I don't know really what that means in the overnight rate. It's right as they had forecasted and expected, so kind of a non-event for the Canadian. Taking a few profits. As this pops up, we'll take another loss off. Oh, that's a pop down. I'll buy the pop down. And then as it pops back up, we'll take the losses. If it gives us the opportunity, it could also just keep going down now. See if we might get more of a bounce off this 1.15. It's a big level. So I could see this not making a whole lot of movement now until the US Fed statement. I don't know. Who knows? It's kind of a crazy day. Kind of a crazy day. Okay, so as this pops up, as it gets to this high, we can offload a little bit. Offload on those losses. I'm just going to take one loss now. Okay. Now we're down to 4 trades on. We're way back in shape now. We've done a lot of good work with these legs in favor. And I'm even going to throw a short down here. We can play both sides now, I think. And then let's just wobble our way back to green. Take another short up here. The shorts should be a pretty good, easy hit now with all the energy down. All right. I think we're going to be good. So any push, either way, I'm just going to fade each side of the 1 minute price cycles now. And that should get us back into the green. I think we should get there. So buy this push down. And if it pops down again, we'll just buy a bit more, and we'll also take some profits if it goes down. Okay. Just need it to keep moving now. Okay, just a little bit kind of stuck in the middle right now. And also what I'm going to do is I'm going to bump out my stop losses to 50 pips now, just so I don't forget. I want them to be wider, and so we're going to just trade slower. And we can even put 3 pip take profits on. and that will help us to pace ourselves as things continue, help to set the right pace. Okay, here's a little push down, so we're going to add a buy here, and we took some profits on the short move. Now, got to be kind of careful because we've got like a double topping pattern. So this could roll over and continue to the short side. So I'm going to just be much slower to buy now. All right, taking some profits back on the upside. So if we can hit that target, we'll also take another loss to just keep chipping away at those losses. So we've come up once, we've come up twice. This is the third time. You know what? I'm just gonna now stretch this one, not take profit out in case it breaks and goes for a run higher. But I want to make sure I can at least secure that and not lose on this trade if I can help it. Just on this one position. Because when we get to the third time at a level, that can be a good time for it to break as well. 1, 2, this would be the third attempt. If it bounces down from here, we're almost certainly going to head back down. Okay, just going to take a short here. Seems like it might be rolling back over to head down. See if we can just get enough volatility at the new hour. And it's the Bank of Canada press conference in half an hour. But I'd like to try and just get ourselves out of this position. In funded, I'm still up with what they did. We'll have to wait and see their response. They already put my challenge back to correct level. Nice, Larry. That sounds good. Oh, it's looking like I may have added that short at just the wrong time. Let's see. I'm just going to close it for a loss, that short, that hedge, and see if we get this up push now. Because it's kind of reading that way. We'll extend one of these buys up here. And let's see if we can just squeeze more out of the buys. That was a last second move, discretion move. But it is breaking up right now. So let's take 2 pips of profit to help get rid of that 5 pips of loss that I just took on that losing down move on the short. I just didn't want to carry that if it's going to just head back up. And we had a strong 5-minute bar close back up. And so what I'm going to do is with that one good position that's running, I'm going to pull a stop loss up on that one. Put that to break even so it can't lose. And then I'm going to take profit off. Just in case it keeps running up. Reggie's stepping away for a bit. 1.52 should get hit. Yeah, I think you're right, Ben. I think you're right. And 30 minutes for crude oil and storage news. Wow, guys, what a wild morning. Okay, I want to just start getting out of these. If it's going to stall here, I don't want to be holding on to these. So I'm just trying to see if we can hit that target and then I'll get fade out of, take a loss, a small loss. So let's hope we'll get a win and then a small win and a small loss here. If we can hit that target. Okay, there we go. We got that one. So let's just take a loss on the upside. Just a 1 pip loss. And then we've got one last trade sitting there. We're at that 1.2. We're actually crossing through. Let's just take that one. Actually, no, let's just let it hit. It's almost there. It's crossing right through. And we've got this resistance point over here, so maybe we will hit that target. But it's just also at a, yeah, I'm sorry guys, it's just stalling there, and I feel like it's a spot where we should see overhead resistance. It took it anyway. Wow, okay. Crazy. Let's lock in some profits with this running one. Holy cow, guys. What a wild day. Look at that. So now we've, from bottom all the way up to here, we've now run 35 pips back up, and it's still going. Pretty crazy. What we'll do with this last trade is we'll just trail behind the 1 minute candles. And we'll stop out where we stop out. Let's just do that. There we go. Well, we ended up on top. Yeah. Wow, man. Crazy. But that, I think, was a good demonstration on risk management, and we applied a little bit of discretion into it, but it was more, the discretion was to slow down and widen the variables, which I think is a good thing to do. When you're unsure, just slow down. So we came out on top. It's far better than taking a 2 or 2.5% loss, which we were very, very close. I mean, we were fractions away from hitting that stop loss. It was great training today. Thanks, Josh. See you tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, Vin. Super good to have you guys. So glad to have you. Vin, thanks for chiming in. So pumped to have that little poem from that song. Perfect timing. And then yeah, if you guys want, I'm going to run a live. I'll start the live a little bit ahead of the Fed statement, so I'll come in like maybe, so it's at 2 p.m. my time, so maybe I'll come in at like 1:45 and start the live. And whether you're here or not, it doesn't matter. It's it doesn't matter. But if Larry was saying that he might want to come in, so I'll run it, and then I'll take some of the, like, whatever happens during that time is going to be wild. So I'll take some of the footage from that, and I'll probably make a YouTube video or like a short or something, and then that recording will be there live. So the recording will be on YouTube, so you can just watch it later. So either way, should be good. Today was a win for surviving, and we even ended up just a little bit on top. So thank you, Father, for a good session. And Larry, maybe I'll see you a little bit later. And for maybe Reggie and Vin, maybe see you guys tomorrow. Have a really good rest of your day, guys. And we'll catch you later.